to Mark Vinicius Jr. no less, and did a really good job. And ever since, he's been becoming a more and more dependable member of this team. Previously, Ivan Baliu would play at right back regularly, but he's on the bench tonight. Ratiu once again in the 11 for Íñigo Pérez, and having to defend now because Real Madrid have it. And here is Lucas Vázquez for Rodrigo, who forces a smart save from Augusto Batalla.
Yep. 13 minutes gone. It's the first attack from Real Madrid, apart from the effort from Arda Güler from kickoff. First time we've seen Rodrigo get involved. We've seen Brahim Diaz drop deep and get involved in the ball on a couple of occasions, but this is the first time that Rodrigo has got into this position. He's complaining there about the late challenge. This is a difficult one to call, you know, because anywhere else on the pitch, that's a foul, that's a free kick. It almost appears if you are allowed to clean someone out in the penalty box
if they're shooting. Yeah. Well, here's Madrid's corner, away by Florian Lejeune. Must have been something, Terry, that you experienced plenty in your career.
Yeah, I'm baffled by it. If that was down the wing, 30 metres from goal, that's a free kick.
Bellingham's ball into the centre, dealt with by Lejeune.
And a yellow card. But it's not a penalty.
Just a word on Íñigo Pérez. He's so animated on the touchline, and he's just shouted to his players, "Venga, no nos vale el empate," which in English would be something along the lines of, "We don't want the draw, we want the win." Really calling for his players to get forward and make the most of this momentum.
That's the reason he's not wearing a coat, Matt, in this cold weather, because he's going to be on the move. He's going to keep warm by his actions on the touchline. Ancelotti has the nice
Absolutely, Terry. He's the only person here I can confirm not wearing a jacket.
Well, he never enjoyed a victory against Real Madrid in his playing career. Never played in one. 6 times he faced them as a midfielder. 1 draw he managed and 5 defeats. And then as a manager, just the 1 previous encounter, Íñigo Pérez facing Real Madrid, that game last season here that finished 1-1.
They deserved something from that match. The game at the Bernabeu, I've no idea how they got a clean sheet. It was, watched preparing for this game, the highlights, it was shot after shot after shot from Real Madrid. I think it was 22 attempts at goal, only 5 on target. But there wasn't one highlight of a Rayo
to stop Real Madrid from scoring last season. It was a valuable draw for them, and actually they took 4 points off Real Madrid last season, and Real Madrid only dropped 19 in the whole league season, so fair credit there for Rayo. Here come Real Madrid. They are looking for an equaliser. And this is Lucas Vázquez to the byline, looking for Güler. He does have it back now, and there is room for Modric. A deflected cross, and it is claimed by Batalla, who has won the gloves from Dani Cárdenas. Augusto Batalla, on loan from River Plate. Did have experience in La Liga last season with Granada and really impressed during his games with them.
He did, I have to say, right from the start.
Commanding It's up the line for Chavarria to chase. Luka Modric forward for Bellingham, and that is a wonderful, in fact, an ineffective flick in the end from Jude Bellingham, read by Mumin. And now Mbaba.
We're talking about the effort, the enthusiasm, the spirit, the attitude of Rayo, but they are the team that Diego Perez is looking for from his big striker, who at the moment is causing Rudiger and Tchouameni so many problems. And then the backup play from Issy Palazon, and we saw Lejeune smash a lovely ball into the feet there of the strikers to get the ball into the final third. The quality is there with Rayo. Lead, and they feel they genuinely now believe they can win this game.
Well, they're one of the lowest scoring teams in the division. Just 15 goals before tonight. But a very good opening 19 minutes from Rayo. And this is Lejeune. Back to Issy. Real power. It struck his own teammate. Didn't come off for him this time. And Madrid in trouble again. De Frutos sees his effort blocked.
They're pretty convinced that it was.
Yeah, he nearly pulls the shirt, but he doesn't. And there's a tangle, and I think it might have been outside the penalty area. But Rudiger's rattled. I mean, he's not liking the fact they're putting pressure on the back four. They're closing down. They're getting the ball forward quickly, right? Not just hoofing it forward. They're playing themselves into really good positions with good play, good football. And when they do lose the ball, they're winning it back quickly. Now, is this just outside? That's the tangle outside, isn't it? I don't think there's sufficient enough pull on the jersey. I think there might be a foul there, but I think it was outside the box. So VAR cannot let it intervene.
So Rayo do have a corner. And it is Issy Palazon who plays it short and has it back. Mbaba. And that's another good cross, and Lejeune couldn't quite readjust. Unai. His cross deflected. This is Lucas Vazquez. Time to look up. And he is hauled over there by De Frutos.
And that should be yellow card.
And the look on Lucas's face.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cynical professional foul. I think he should be punished on every occasion. There's no other intent there from De Frutos, just to put a stop to the attack. Lejeune would prefer that chance to be on his head rather than a volley, but again, sufficient bodies in there to cause Real Madrid problems.
Yet to score this season, Lejeune is normally among the goals from defence.